Terror spans time in Collinwood tonight, for in the present, David Collins has lost his battle for life, and in the past, Barnabas Collins is hopelessly trapped in a cell at the old house, knowing that there is no help for him in that time. What he does not know is that Julia Hoffman, in 1969, has learned of his predicament and is trying through I Ching to get back to 1897 to save him. But the corridors of time are treacherous, and a journey from the present to the past, as Julia Hoffman will learn, is filled with terror.
Empty your mind of everything else. Concentrate only on the door that will take you to the past, the door that will take you to Barnabas. Concentrate, concentrate. The door must open. Open.
Oh, it's only you. I was hoping it was Quentin. Needed this to warm me.
On a night like this?
Well, when you're bearing the kind of news I got, it puts a chill on your night, let me tell you.
I'm sure what you've got to tell Quentin can wait till tomorrow.
Oh, no. No, tomorrow will be too late.
There's no telling when he'll come home.
Where is he?
I haven't the faintest idea. I haven't been too successful as my brother's keeper.
Well, he's got to come back here sooner or later.
But he's been known to stay away from home for more than one night. However, that's his business, not mine. As for my part, I'm going to sleep now. I said I'm going to sleep.
Good night, love.
What I really mean is I would like you to leave. Go.
I got to wait for Quentin.
Whatever for? You've been waiting for hours. It's past midnight.
Oh, no. It's the day.
What day?
It's the 10th of September. The day Quentin is going to die.
Oh.
You know that as well as me. It was here when I had my vision. Oh, it was grim, gruesome. And it's going to happen. Unless I get to Quentin to tell him to take care.
Is that what you're waiting here to tell him?
Of course it is. What did you think it was?
Well, frankly, I didn't know. I find your thought patterns a little difficult to follow these days.
Well, now you see. And now you know how important it is that I just keep waiting.
What you've got to do is get out of here. Now, come on, get
No,
out.
I gotta
It's
stay
late
here
and you're
till
going
I
home.
see. Then tell him to come into town. To the Blue Whale. I'm working there now. Tell him I got to talk to him.
All right, I'll leave him a note.
You will?
I said I will. Let's leave it at that.
You ought to come down to the Blue Whale too sometime, love. Catch my eye. Do you some good to get out of the house once in a while. Keep you snappy, if you know what I mean. Well, good night, love. I'm glad you finally got round to listening to me. I love you gotta come in. There's somebody in the front door.
What's the matter? Who is this?
I don't know. I just seen a line in. Is she dead?
No, she's alive.
Why's she dressed like that?
I don't know.
I never seen nobody dressed that way before. It ain't hardly decent.
Miss. You've got to get her inside.
I know who she is.
You do? You know who she is?
She's the one what's going to kill Quentin.
Oh, now look here.
She's got doom and disaster written all over her face. Can't you see it?
Here now, let me help you. Do you think you're strong enough to stand up? We'd better get you inside.
No, you can't take her inside.
Well, we
now.
obviously can't leave her out here.
But then you got to call the coppers.
Not until I've talked with her first.
No, don't let her near Quentin.
I'm sure you shouldn't keep your admirers at the Blue Whale waiting any longer. Now, I'm going to look after this lady. Good night.
No, love, you can't keep her in here. I didn't make it up. I promise I didn't. I seen it in her face, love. It's in her face. She's
I
gonna
said
do it.
good night.
Please.
Now then, can you hear me? Can you understand what I'm saying? Why did you come here? Who are you? Where have you come from? Miss, do you know where you are? Have you any idea? You're at Collinwood. Did you intend coming here, or was it some accident that brought you to our door? Can you understand what I'm saying? Speak if you can.
I speak.
Good. Now then, I will ask you again. Who are you?
The shapes kept whirling faster and faster.
What shapes? What kept whirling?
Don't know. Everything went by so fast.
Did you meet with some accident?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you had company. And at this hour of the night.
Quentin, come in here.
Edward, who is she?
I've been trying to find the answer to that for the past half hour.
I've never seen anyone like her in my life.
You've traveled more than I have. Have you ever seen anyone like this?
Not
dressed
even
in this
remotely.
attire?
Where'd she come from?
She collapsed at the door. She's in a state of shock.
You've got nothing out of her?
Only nonsense. I'm going to call Dr. Brooks. I want you to wait here with her.
All right. Hello? So you're not in the mood to tell me anything about you, huh? Perhaps I can find something that'll talk for you. Aha. Now, look, hey, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm only trying to help you. Now, only trying to help you. Now, I know it's not polite to look at other people's letters, but I have to in this case. Now, I promise I'll give it back to you just as soon as I find out about you.
My dear Julia.
Are you Julia?
I am writing this letter on the 10th day of September in the year 1897.
But that's today. Why is this paper so old?
I am locked in the cellar of the old house. In another 8 hours I will die.
Who's this from?
Your good and devoted friend, Barnabas Collins.
Why are you carrying a letter from Barnabas?
It is my fervent hope that this letter will survive time and be brought to your attention in the year 1969. In order that you may know why my mission to the past was a failure, I learned only during the past 24 hours that on September the 10th, Quentin Collins will die. It was prophesied 3 events would happen before his death. 2 of them have, only the 3rd remains. His rejection by Jameson.
Dr. Brooks said he would get here as quickly as he could.
Well, you're so kind, Edward, to be so concerned about a stranger.
Well, I don't think that she's an ordinary stranger.
Maybe you're right. If you'll excuse me, I've got to go.
Go where?
Oh, I have an engagement in town.
Well, I think you should stay here.
Why?
Well, to find out what Dr. Brooks says about this woman.
You can tell me about it in the morning.
Afraid.
What? What's that? You said afraid, miss. Afraid of what? Of whom? Please, can't you think?
Julia, will you ever see the letter in this desk?
Who is it? Is that you, Edward? Have you come for the kill?
It's not Edward.
Quentin, how did you find me?
I'll tell you that in a minute.
Yes, you're right. We do not have much time. At least until we get away from Edward.
Edward won't be here for a little while. He is tied up completely at the moment.
With what?
I'll tell you that also in a minute. Just as soon as you tell me the meaning of this letter.
Where did you get this letter?
From a woman who is now at Collinwood.
A woman.
A very strange woman.
Strange in what way?
Very oddly dressed, and her behavior is quite peculiar.
So hers was the voice I heard calling me. What did she say about herself?
Not much of anything. She's in some sort of shock. Edward's with her now, waiting for the doctor.
Edward? Oh, my God.
Barnabas, who is she?
Her name is Julia Hoffman. She has come from my own time.
Your time? Well, now, that does explain some things, doesn't it? But how did she come here? And how did she have a letter written from you?
I'm not sure. But you must get her. I must talk to her at once.
Now bring her here. Just as soon as you answer a question about that letter.
Well, I will if I can.
You can. You wrote it. You wrote that I'm supposed to die on September 10th. Today.
Yes.
Now, just how did you arrive at that day? How do you know it's going to happen?
Magda told me. It seems that Charity Trask had a vision.
A vision?
Well, don't take it so lightly, Quentin.
Barnabas, that girl is completely mad. And I'm surprised you believe anything she'd say. I suppose the prophecy about Jameson rejecting me is hers too, huh?
A few months ago, Jameson had a dream. In it, he learned that 3 things would happen to you before you died. Well, 1, the silver bullet would be brought to Collinwood.
I remember the night.
And then someone who could help you would die. Well, Julianka could have helped you, and she was murdered. So that's 2 things have already happened.
But the 3rd thing won't happen. Jameson would never reject me.
So you have a long life ahead of you, Quentin. But predictions somehow have a way of coming true.
That one won't. Barnabas, how soon after the 3rd event happens am I supposed to die?
Very soon.
I see. Let's get you out of here. I'll bring Julia Hoffman. Where will you be?
The old rectory on Pine Road will be empty. I'll wait for you there.
Good.
Make sure that Edward doesn't see you bring her out of Collinwood. I don't want him to know that there's any connection between us.
Trust me, he won't know. It's going to be a generally disappointing evening for Edward, isn't it?
Do you feel any different? Do you feel any better? The doctor could find nothing wrong with you, you know. Well, you've come back from your engagements?
Yes.
Good. I'm glad you're here.
Oh, well, that's a sentiment you rarely express.
Well, for my part, I have a pressing engagement myself.
No? Where are you going?
Well, I'll tell you later. Let's leave it at that.
All right, let's.
While I'm gone, I want you to keep an eye on her. Oh, I've had one of the servants round up some suitable clothes for her.
You do think of everything, don't you, Edward?
Well, I try to. I wonder why she's dressed that way. Most peculiar.
Goodbye, brother. Enjoy your rendezvous, huh? Julia. Now, you've got to come with me. Now, come on, get up. I'll help you. I'm going to take you to a friend, Barnabas. Barnabas
is at the old house.
No. Barnabas is at the rectory. He's waiting for us at the rectory. Come on.
My God. He's gone. Can't be gone. He can't have gotten away. Not by himself.
Quentin. Yes.
Julia.
I don't think she recognizes you.
Perhaps the journey through time has been too much for her. But we must question her. We have so little time to find out.
Find out what?
Why and when and who should kill you. I have a feeling that Julia, when When she saw the letter, she knew something about your death that was so important that she risked coming through time to tell me.
Yes, but what?
I don't know. I'm really not sure. Somewhere locked up in her mind, she knows something that we must know before it is too late.
You're really convinced that something's going to happen to me, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Now, what is it, Julia? Try to tell us. Try to remember. Think to where you came from. What you knew there. What you must remember.
I'm sleepy. I want to go to sleep.
I cannot force the knowledge from her. Even if I had the time, which I don't. I must go now. Right now, it's almost dawn.
Dawn of September 10th, 1897.
Stay with her. When she awakes, perhaps she will remember.
And if she doesn't remember, and if Charity is right, this could be the last time we two shall see each other.